Welcome to the Caregiving Education Series. I am Dr. Thomas Scotton's avatar. These lectures have been created and reviewed by Dr. Scotton, but they are for educational purposes only. This does not constitute medical advice or treatment recommendations. All caregiving decisions should be made in close consultation with the individual's physician of record and qualified healthcare professionals. This education is general U.S. information. State law and individual circumstances vary. Welcome to your caregiving journey. Some of you chose this role gradually. Others entered it after a crisis. You may be a spouse, adult child, friend, or neighbor. Whatever brought you here, caregiving can hold love, uncertainty, fatigue, and purpose. Today begins with a simple truth. The person receiving care remains a whole person. Age, illness, or memory loss does not erase identity, preferences, history, or human rights. Our work is not merely to complete tasks, it is to support a life. Our opening principle is do with, not merely for. Ask before acting, support before taking over, preserve ability before substituting for it. Quality is not just meds and meals, it's whether the person feels heard and respected. By the end of this session, you'll be able to describe person-centered care, use practices that protect dignity, and name key rights commonly held by older adults and nursing home residents. You will also learn to explain the difference between being a family caregiver and being legally authorized to make decisions and recognize warning signs of abuse or caregiver overload. Foundations of person-centered care begins with knowing the person and treating preferences as meaningful information. Safety is essential, but it's considered alongside autonomy, quality of life, and relationships. Dignity and respect means speaking to the person, not over them. Choice means offering real options, clothing, meals, or activities. Remember, a slower choice is still a choice. Notice what the person can do. Set up the environment and allow time before stepping in. Learn their life story, their work, traditions, faith, and accomplishments. Identity doesn't fade with diagnosis. Work as partners, keeping the older adult at the center. Protect privacy and bodily autonomy. Knock and ask permission to touch. Finally, attend to the whole person, including their emotions and spirituality. Language matters. Instead of asking, "What is the matter with you?" ask, "What matters to you?" Instead of labeling a behavior, look for the unmet need it might be communicating. Shift from task-centered to person-centered thinking. In daily practice, use the pause rhythm. Prepare by reducing noise and giving full attention. Ask permission and preferences. Understand by listening for the meaning behind words or behavior. Support by assisting only as much as needed. Cue, adapt, and demonstrate. Finally, evaluate. Notice mood and what worked. Record important changes to share with the care team. For communication, face the person and reduce background noise. Use one idea at a time and allow extra response time. Never use baby talk. A warm tone can be simple without being childish. Take Mr. Lee, who refuses to change his shirt before an appointment. A task-centered daughter might say, "Stop being difficult." A person-centered caregiver pauses to look for the reason. Is the change painful? The goal is not to win, but to meet the need while preserving dignity. Offer alternatives, explain the why, or even place a clean layer over the current shirt if needed to accomplish the necessary care. Now let's talk about rights. They do not disappear because a person needs help. Capacity is not all or nothing. A diagnosis like dementia does not automatically remove all decision-making rights. Core rights include dignity and freedom from discrimination, participation in care planning with informed choice, and privacy, both during personal care and in protecting medical information. Rights also include freedom from abuse or improper restraint, access to visitors and advocacy, control of personal property and money, and the ability to raise concerns without retaliation. Residents of certified nursing homes have specific federal protections. This includes choosing schedules, privacy, access to records, and notice before any transfer or discharge. State laws often add further protections. The authority ladder begins with support first. The older adult makes decisions independently or with support, like plain language, extra time, or visual aids. This is the least restrictive path. Authority can be voluntarily delegated through power of attorney or handled by a legally recognized surrogate. A court-appointed guardian is the final step and should still include the person as much as possible. Being a relative does not automatically guarantee full access to health information. Address authorization before a crisis, advance directives, proxies, and information releases are vital for safe coordination. Safety advocacy means recognizing warning signs, unexplained bruises, poor hygiene, dehydration, weight loss, or untreated pain. Also, watch for a caregiver who won't allow private conversation. Financial abuse warning signs include sudden banking changes, missing property, unusual signatures, or unpaid bills despite having adequate funds. Coercion by new friends is another red flag. If something is wrong, act. Assess immediate danger. Capture objective facts, dates, times, and injuries. Then tell the right resource, like Adult Protective Services or a long-term care ombudsman. If you fear you may hurt the person or cannot keep either of you safe, create distance and call for help. Asking for relief is a safety action. Do not wait for collapse to ask for support. Caregivers also deserve respect, training, and rest. Schedule respite as preventive care. Tell clinicians what you can and cannot safely do. Keep your own social connections and medical appointments. Good caregiving is attentive, respectful, and willing to seek help. Your loved one is more than a care recipient, and you are more than a list of tasks. Protect their voice. Let dignity guide you. Thank you.